This is my name is Nevin Jaison, and this is my final project for CSCI E-90. I built a real-time cloud security monitoring and alerting system using AWS service, including CloudTrail, EventBridge, and SNS. The purpose of this project is to detect high-risk activity inside an AWS account, such as root logins, IAM policy changes, and unauthorized API calls, and notify me instantly by email. This gives real-time visibility and act as a lightweight SIEM built entirely with AWS native tools. Project overview. This is a cloud native automated system built using only AWS managed service. It doesn't use any third party tools and it's cost effective, scalable, and easy to maintain. As you can see here in my document, these are the core AWS services I used: CloudTrail to log all API calls, EventBridge to analyze those logs and detect suspicious events, SNS to send real time alerts, and IAM to generate test scenarios like access denied errors. Altogether, this system monitors sensitive behaviors and alerts me within seconds. Architecture diagram. This diagram shows the full architecture. In this example, a user performs an action in AWS, CloudTrail captures the event. So the user performs an action in AWS. So what the CloudTrail does is it captures the event, and then the event bridge receives the event immediately. And then if what event bridge checks it checks against my three detection rules, that is unauthorized API calls, root login, and IAM policy change. And if it matches with any of the rules, or if it detects anything, it sends details to my SNS topic, and then the SNS delivers the alert directly to my email. This creates a real-time detection and alerting pipeline. So step one, this is a step-by-step implementation guide. I can let me go into AWS and CloudTrail. Okay, so to start, I created a trail called security monitoring tail, as you can see here. This trail logs management events across every region, including logins, IAM changes, and API calls. CloudTrail automatically forwards events to EventBridge in near real time. I also configured an S3 bucket for long-term storage, but the key part of this project was enabling CloudTrail and EventBridge integration. Without that, the rules would not fire instantly. And these are the settings I used, and this to create the CloudTrail. If I open up here, these are the general details, and this is the S3 bucket I used for the for this particular one. And then this is about the CloudTrail. And next step, and then once the trail is created, the next step is creating an SNS topic for alert. I subscribed my Harvard email address to this topic. Let me go into SNS so I can explain it more. SNS topics. So this is the SNS I created. So this subscribe to my email to this topic. Once I confirm the subscription, the AWS is ready to send the alerts. So yesterday when I was practicing, this is the email I received to confirm the subscription. And once I confirm the subscription, I received this verification saying the email has been confirmed. SNS is the final step in alerting chain. As soon as event bridge detects something, it sends a clean formatted message to this topic. And yesterday I was trying to test around here and there, and this are the events I received while testing. So these are the alerts I received. So root console, IAM policy change, IAM policy change. Mainly the three rules, mainly focusing on when I'm focusing on my project. So back to the PDF, and then creating those individual event bridge rules. So like I said, I created three different rules: unauthorized API calls. Um, Going back here, so the three rules, right? Unauthorized API calls, root login, and IAM policy change. So unauthorized API calls detects unauthorized operation, meaning um, anytime someone tries to do something they're not allowed to do. And then here is the pattern I used, and this is the JSON file, JSON code I used, and it says action denied or unauthorized operation. That's the error code I'll give. It triggers when a user or service attempts to run something on which they don't have access to. And the proof is right here. If any policy was trying to change, it gives a timestamp and tells, and also gives the IP of when or where this was done and happened. Okay, and rule number 2 is root console login. This rule is one of the most important one, because anytime the root user logs in, it should trigger immediately attention, because the root because the root has full account access, right? So for this rule, I added an input transformer. This format the email to show the timestamp, user ARN, IP address, and whether multi-factor authentication was used. So the timestamp, user, the source IP, and the multi-factor authentication. And this used input transformer, input path, and then the template of how um, the output should look like. So when I did a testing yesterday, um, here it is. Security alert, root console login. This is the timestamp, the user ARN, the IAM number, the source IP, and was multi-factor used? Yes, and that's the testing proof. And then going to the third rule, IAM policy change detection. This particular rule alerts on IAM policy change. For example, if someone tries to create a policy, attaching or detaching policy, and updating inline policies. These actions are sensitive and often targeted in privilege escalation attack. Just like before, I used an input transformer. So same like the root um, same like root console login. It's almost similar. Only if someone try to change or delete the policy, an alert will be sent. And it's same. So the user, event name, the policy that was changed, and the source IP, and that's the template of how the output is going to be. And here is the screenshot of um, the particular role. And then, like I showed earlier, for testing the system, here is a proof for root login, and then IAM change and API call. And to ensure the system worked end to end, I performed real AWS test, which I showed earlier. So, in conclusion, this project demonstrated how to combine CloudTrail, EventBridge, and SNS to build a real-time threat detection system inside AWS. It's lightweight, low cost, and gives immediate visibility into high-risk behavior. Um, yeah, that's all. Thank you for watching.